Now we are going to see about our product Garudan. So this product is to overcome a major threat during surgery known as gauzy fibroma. Let us see what is gauzy fibroma. The term gauzy fibroma is used to describe a surgical sponge or a pad left involuntarily in the body after the surgical procedure or during the surgeries. Gauzy fibroma may present early with pain with or without lump formation or may remain asymptomatic for a long time with only vague symptoms. Patients may present with abdominal mass or subacute intestinal obstructions. So here are some retention of foreign objects recorded in Indian case study. Many cases have been identified within a week or a month. Some remain unidentified. These are some cases reported in India. Some cases remain unidentified and cause serious problems and even death. So the products are abdominal towel. They are found during gallbladder surgery and during a hernia operation. And other one is scissor. It's the major component during surgery. This is found during cesarean operation and during urinary tract operation. Next one is forceps. These are found during cesarean operation and during urinary tract operation. Next one is scalpel, removed after 2 hours after the operation. Safety pins and needles are so minute components used during surgeries. They are found and removed 6 days after operation. So the objective to overcome this, our objective goes like to implement a system for surgical tools that increases the safety of surgical procedures, to utilize RFID technology to aid in accounting for all items used during surgery.
On an account of this, we have inquired about this problem with various doctors and also referred many papers and patent papers regarding the problem and concluded that over 68% of the problems include surgical packs, drain tubes, and vascular devices. Nearly one quarter of the incidents were detected either immediately after the surgery or in a day or even 6 months, and the longest period being 18 months. So these are the papers that we referred for our product, and the paper retained intra-abdominal surgical instrument states that the retention of surgical instruments has high complexity, and the paper managing the prevention of retained surgical instruments states that the value of counting surgical instruments and their reliability is uncertain due to human error. The paper retained surgical sponges, needles, and instruments states that risk management and methods to prevent RSI, and all the other papers also states about retained surgical body. So this is a survey about during what surgeries the retained surgical items have been misplaced and what are the surgical items that have been misplaced, and the abdominal and pelvic surgery occupies the maximum position during which the surgical instruments have been misplaced, and vascular surgery occupies the very least, and sponges are the major things that have been misplaced during the surgeries, and suture materials have been the very least one. So this is all about the flow diagram of our product. First of all, we'll be having the surgical instruments stuck with the tags. So these tags will be scanned before the surgery to ensure that they have been stuck with the tags, and we'll be reading the tag ID and their unique number. So we'll be having the reader module, and the reader module Garudan will be having the parts like reader module followed by antenna, microcontroller, which will be using to combine both the hardware part as well as the software part, and will be either storing it will be storing the number to ensure that the tags that are previously read match with the tags after the surgery, and will be having a display to display the tags that are misplaced, and after the surgery we'll once again read the tags, so that we'll be once again reading the used instruments to ensure that all the tags have been present and they match with the previously read tags. If any tag is missing, then we'll get a buzzer alert, and that tag will be displayed in the screen. So this is the trash pan before the surgery, and this is the trash pan after the surgery. So this is the flowchart for our product. Like we'll be having the RFID tagged tools, and we'll be having a check-in station where we'll be having the reader module, antenna, microcontroller, and so on. And they'll read the tag, and we'll be having a store where we'll be updating the database. And after the surgery, we'll have the used tagged tools, and in the checkout station we'll be having the same reader module with a display screen. We'll be checking if the tools with the tags match with the previously read data which is stored in the database. If the tags match, then it will give a S, or if the tags doesn't match, it gives a buzzer alert, and the tag number will be displayed on the screen.
The components that we are using for the demonstration are listed below. The following are the surgical tools that we have embedded the ultra high frequency rain tags. The surgical tools includes the forceps, iris scissors, scalpel handle, and tissue tweezers, and various other surgical instruments as well. The other components that we are using are the simultaneous RFID reader, which scans for the ultra high frequency rain tags, and the next component is the Arduino Uno board, which is attached with this simultaneous RFID reader. And the third thing that we are using is the ring antenna, which is used for transmitting and receiving the RF waves and signals. The last component that we are using is the ultra high frequency rain tags. These ultra high frequency rain tags are attached with the instruments by using a gum called as Loctite glue. So here is the video demonstration of our product.
Next, we are going to look into the software simulation output of this product. The first program that we have written is for constant reading of the tags. It is named as the constant read tag function. This function, it detects any tags that is found nearby. Say for example, we are going in if the doctors are going inside the operation theater for surgery, so before performing the operation, they'll use the RFID reader to scan for the tags that are attached on the surgical instruments. So this function will be useful for indicating the RFID tags of all those surgical instruments. So that the serial monitor shows the RFID of the tags that are attached with the surgical instruments. Here we can see the unique RFID of each and every tags that is attached to the particular surgical instrument. It shows it along with the frequency and the timestamp. So this function can be used for detecting the surgical instrument before surgery and after performing the surgery. The second case is the read EPC function. The read EPC function is used for detecting the tag which is misplaced inside the human body during surgery. Say for example, if a tag attached surgical instrument is erroneously misplaced inside the human body. So if after performing the surgery or before doing the surgery, if the doctor or the surgical practitioner just scans the human body for the tag attached surgical instruments, this function will indicate any misplaced tag inside the human body. So here it sends a command and it receives a response, and it also indicates the doctors or the surgical practitioners by providing a sound using a buzzer if any tag is found near its scanning range. So by this way, if any surgical instrument is misplaced, it indicates the surgical practitioners by detecting the tag attached to it. And hence they can decide what instrument is misplaced inside the human body, and they can remove it before the surgery or once after they are going to complete the surgery. Next comes the innovative features of the end product. The innovative features of the end product includes that the ultra high frequency RFID tags are very small and they are very easy to be attached. Hence they can be used for our uses and application. They also deliver the count at a very faster rate. It is also used for reading multiple tags simultaneously so that we can detect a large number of surgical instruments in a minute of time.
And then we can also maintain a database which includes the unique ID of all the tagged surgical instruments, so that before and after surgery it can be used for tallying and verifying. The future scope of our product includes that this device, this handheld RFID device, can be used for taking attendance of the students, staffs, employees, etc. It can also be used in the industrial and commercial fields to take account of the objects and track of the objects that they are using. This can also be used in wide range of fields and for wide range of applications where counting is really essential, and it also does the counting job in a very minute span of time, so that it is very easy to keep track of the particular object. So to conclude, the device that we have prepared can revolutionize the counting procedures, and hence they can eradicate the human errors and also prevent the potential harms that are caused due to it. Further, this device is fast, secure, low cost, and very easy to use. Thus, it makes the hospitals easier to scan for the misplaced surgical instruments, and they can also care for the patient's health. It also eliminates the unretention of foreign object during the surgery. Thank you.